There's two halves of it. There's networking, and then there's computer programming, and they're separate, but like they mesh together eventually. So I'm gonna focus on the programming side of it. So with programming, you learn how to, like, you'll focus on a language, you'll learn how that language works, and you'll work on the basis of that language, and then from there, you'll learn how, like, what you can do with it, like how it can be implemented and stuff. And like everything we use, like on our phones or on our computers and stuff, they're all made with like computer programming. Like people make games with Lua, they made Angry Birds. I didn't know that, but yeah. So it's got all sorts of applications, like basic calculators, and then you can make like just sophisticated programs for like sorting things, sorting algorithms and stuff like that.
All right. So in terms of coding, you can get certified in different like languages. So right now the main one we're doing is Geometrics, and we're trying to get certified in like Python. And so basically what you can do is you can go in, and Geometrics has different little practice tests that you can take. They ask questions basically like where does this line go in this code? Like they ask you about data types, pretty much anything involving that language. And eventually, once you feel confident enough, you can take the actual test on the Geometrics, and you can get certified by Microsoft in that language. And that's just something you can add to your resume. Like it basically just says you know how the language works, you know how to code in that language, you know how to read that language type thing. And it makes you a lot more hireable in like tech sort of jobs, so like IT departments and stuff like that. And so you can do that with not only programming, but like networking too. You can take different tests like that. Although I'm not really on the networking side, so I'm not too sure how those would operate.
Now this is the networking half. And in networking, you will learn how to run switches, how the system works, and etc. This is a network or router and switch tower. We have this in this closet over here to the left of the classroom. And basically how it works is we have Ethernet cables connected to different switches, and from those switches they will connect to the router, sending, if you want to switch it to the data packets one. It'll be sending packets, technically files, from the router to the switch, which will then send it to the computer, which you will be using inside class. And that's pretty much for that one. You'll learn how to create a packet, how to create a correct route, how to connect them, how to run them, and then